miracle sound.
We keep having all these problems, how we gonna solve them? Every day it's the same thing. All these unsolved issues, I guess it's official. Here we go again, the same old thing. And I'm tired of the arguing and lying, so goodbye.
Good morning, everybody. It's your girl, Miracle Sims, and you're listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. It is October the 24th, 2024, and today the topic is Wisdom from Above. Happy Thursday. Yes, happy Thursday, everybody. I hope you guys had a wonderful Wednesday. Mine was just fine. Yes, mine was good overall. It was quite busy, man. We had to do some assignments with NJ. He had to go to JBQ, which is Junior Bible Quiz Club. I also did childcare last night at church. And, I did have to record an episode of the GSL Talk Show yesterday as well. So, yeah, one thing after another. But, it was a good day overall. Shout out, let's see, to Miss Tina this morning. Thank you. She says, good morning, beautiful. Good morning to you as well. But yeah, y'all, let's get into this juice this morning. So wisdom from above. There's a few things that led me to today's conversation. I can't remember what time I woke up this morning. It was significant though, but I guess it was just significant for me because I also woke up to a dream, which I almost looked over, but I was like, wait, no, I'm paying attention to my dreams now. I'm trying to write them down and everything. So I got into it. I wrote it down. I was looking it up, stuff like that. And it was very significant, I think. But the only thing about it is it was another dream that kind of was letting me know about preparation, stuff like we were talking about yesterday. And I'm like, I don't know. I guess it made me feel like what I was receiving is that I guess I'm going through some type of refinement, or maybe I've been going through that all year. I feel like when I really reflect on what's been happening. So I'm like, okay, refinement, preparation, being, created or being made new to work for the Lord, X, Y, and Z. I'm still kind of stumped on what exactly is about to happen or whatever the case may be. Or if it's just my day-to-day stuff, because that was the only thing too. I was just reflecting well, Lord, I don't feel anything different or significant right now, I feel at peace, I feel content. I've been telling y'all this all year. Granted, it did give me, some time to get to this place, because, I was, thinking a lot about work and stuff like that at the beginning of the year. But now I'm just like, whatever the Lord want to do, I'm fine, and now I keep getting all this revelation about preparation and whatever. So we gonna see. And if y'all on this journey with me, man, I'll share as much as the Lord wants me to share about my personal stuff, right? But then I started to seek the Lord about, whether I should be sharing that with y'all. And I ended up taking a deep dive into wisdom. I listened to sometimes I get the Bible app to read to me. So I listened to Proverbs 8, I believe. And it just went on from there, and I went back to sleep, stuff like that, and woke back up. And that's when, again, this phrase, wisdom from above, was standing out to me. And I just went deeper about that. And so that's what today's conversation comes from. Miss Angelina Matera says, good evening from Hamilton, Australia. Sending you love and light from Hamilton, Australia. Thank you so much. We had this guy who would tune in regularly way since the beginning of the GSL days. He was also in Australia. Shout out to Mr. UN. But anywho, it's so crazy, right? How on one end of the world it's a totally different time. It's totally different things going on in one place versus another one. That's just the magnitude of God and the amazing, work that he has done. But let's get into it, y'all. Okay. Wisdom from above. So this is the first verse that stood out to me. I did write down, I looked up the definition of wisdom, but again, any definition that has the word in it is so I went deeper and ended up writing down the definition for wise. But I feel led to write down this verse before I wrote down the definition. This is what the verse is. It's James 3:17. It says, but the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits, impartial and sincere. So how beautiful does that sound, right, man? That sounds like, uh, I guess, something we should all aspire for, right? To have that type of wisdom, or to just be like that, right? I mean, not even just say wisdom. Like, what if we put our name in there and be like, you know, miracle is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, open mind, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits, impartial and sincere. It sounds like something to just aspire to be, right? Versus just saying that this is what, I guess, heavenly or godly wisdom is. But yeah, I don't know. Y'all can reflect on that and stuff, but I don't know. That's just standing out to me in this particular moment. Did I write down the definition of wisdom? Yes, I did. Here it is. Well, the definition of wisdom, it says having or showing experience, knowledge, and good judgment. Look, not many of us. I'm just kidding. No. I mean, there's a lot of, I guess, quote unquote wisdom, right? Earthly wisdom and things of that nature. Matter of fact, there was a verse that was mentioning earthly wisdom, and I thought I was going to read it on here live with y'all, but it's in the Go Deeper section. So if you guys want to check that out and see what earthly wisdom is like compared to what we just talked about, you know, heavenly, or let me use the exact words here, wisdom from above, right? It's like, then check out, let me see, I think it's in James 3:13 through 18, that talks about earthly wisdom. And I don't know, it don't give me all them feel good butterflies like listening to, like, again, what wisdom from above is like, but just something to think about. Now, Miss Tina says love from Montreal, Canada. Have a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Look, man, look, to God be the glory for look, international favor, right? Let me give you guys these verses that are standing out to me. So Proverbs 2:6 says, "For the Lord gives wisdom; from His mouth come knowledge and understanding." I know I've shared verses about wisdom on here before, especially those verses that are saying, "Go to God if you want wisdom." All those different verses. So there's no need to necessarily add those. Y'all can look up those yourself or whatever, but just reminding, I guess, all of us where the wisdom comes from. Like, yeah, when we say it's from above, but then it's saying it's literally coming from the mouth, right, of God. And so, yeah, it says come knowledge and understanding. So not only the wisdom, but the knowledge and understanding is coming from Him as well. That's one thing I would say as I was going deeper this morning about, all the different things that was being revealed to me. I just started to ask more questions about it. I was like, okay, well, Lord, then, if I'm being refined, then what does that look like? And, and just being curious, right? And continuing to ask the questions. Now, I know, for example, pre-technology days, right, where you're just praying, and then you literally have to flip through the verses and, try to figure out what God is saying back to you. And even when I was thinking about the way I used to interpret my dreams and stuff like that, I would go to dreammoves.com and like look up every symbol that was in the dream and stuff like that. And today all I did was just kind of plug things into ChatGPT and be very specific, though. I was like, hey, I want biblical wisdom behind these, and it gave me a totally different perspective than I probably would have gotten on my own. And again, I'm taking everything with a grain of salt. I'm not sitting here trying to act like, okay, yes, the ChatGPT is the Lord speaking to me or nothing like that, but I'm just saying that, use your discernment and things like that. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I just was taking time to just really, really reflect on, I guess, going deeper about the things that God reveals. Because again, I could have easily looked over my dream that I had, right? It was like, oh, what does this mean? Oh, okay. But then looking into those things and going deeper about it and interpreting it and stuff like that had like way more revelation than I saw at surface value, as they say. Same thing with Bible verses, right? Same thing with, anything. So just something to think about. I mean, that again, if you're going to go to God for the wisdom, then also go to Him for the knowledge and the understanding, because He got all of that. All of that's coming from Him at the end of the day. That's what I'm receiving in that verse. But let me give you guys another one. I think this was the last one that I felt led to write down in reference to this conversation, and it's Proverbs 1:5. It says, "Let the wise hear and increase in learning, and the one who understands obtain guidance." So again, I mean, if we know where to go, right, to get the wisdom, which the Bible's very clear, go to the Lord, right? He is the source. I just read that verse to you that's saying that not only he's the source of the wisdom, but then he's the source of the knowledge and the understanding. Then, I mean, we should all, I guess, be on explorative journeys when it comes to this conversation of seeking wisdom. Yeah, that's earthly wisdom. And there's a lot of people that, I guess, claim to be wise or, whatever. And not taking anything away from earthly wisdom, and you got degrees and you got things of that nature. But if you are only focused on that, right, and if you're not focused on the things of the Lord, and you're ignoring, right, his voice and his promptings and things of that nature, then are you truly wise? Because, I mean, according to the Bible, it tells us that the beginning of wisdom is or the knowledge of God. Now y'all can go and look up, that exact verse, because I might have jumbled up or something like that, or I might have, paraphrased it wrong. But again, my understanding, again, it was that, like, the beginning of knowledge is, or the beginning of wisdom is God. Or the knowledge of him, or acknowledging, or however you want to put it, right? And so it's just one of those things to think about, that you can get all the earthly wisdom that you can, right? Get the masters, the doctorates, and do go to get all of that. But if you, at the end of the day, again, lose your soul from not accepting Christ, then, I mean, were you truly wise? And I guess that's the question that we all have to answer for ourselves. And that's ultimately the juice this morning, y'all. Let's look for wisdom from above. Let me give you guys this verse. Y'all just probably heard my alarm. So, yep, your girl need to be actually headed out the door. So, 1 John 4:15, it says, whosoever shall confess that Jesus is the Son of God, God dwelleth in him, and he in God. Friends, I hope you guys enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. I pray you guys go forth and have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow, if the Lord's will. Y'all know tomorrow's Friday, right? So we have a new episode of the GSL Talk Show coming out then at 7 p.m. It's with Pastor Jiva Sam, and he is a co-author of the book The Unbreakable Marriage, as well as a marriage mentor with him and his wife, his marriage mentor. I only spoke with him, so you guys are going to see a conversation with him tomorrow at 7 p.m. But yeah, check them out, man, and check out the episode coming out. And their website is thesams.ca. And so, yeah, man, y'all have a wonderful Thursday, and I look forward to talking to y'all tomorrow, if the Lord's will. Bye-bye. And there you go, Facebook, YouTube, Rumble. Anybody listening to the sound of my voice, hope that you guys are encouraged and inspired. Thank you so much for listening, watching, subscribing, and sharing all those wonderful things. Thank you to the ladies that was shouting out and whatnot. Look, from Australia and from Canada this morning. Thank you to anyone else that's tuning in live, or that come and watch the replay and things of that nature. We appreciate you all and everything like that. And yeah, man, I feel good, man. I feel good. I was able to make some investments in our household, because I'm like, look, I need some help around here. So I'm looking forward to see how that goes today, because we're having a little appointment. I'm like, look, I gotta get somebody to help me out around here. You know what I'm saying? And as much as I could try to delegate, then I think it's going to help us out across the board. Anybody else out there need help in our house, in your households? But anywho, because like I said, I just feel like, again, I've had a lot on my plate, being my son's learning coach when it comes to school and working and all that stuff, and trying to keep this channel going. And, so it's just a lot, and I just get overwhelmed sometimes. And so, yeah, I'm like, let me delegate some more stuff. So, yeah, our first appointment or whatever is today. And I'm looking forward to see like what all they're going to be able to do. But anywho, so that's exciting. I just want to, get fresh for the holidays. Who's ready for the holidays? You know what I'm saying? Like, get some, I don't know. I most likely I'll wait till Thanksgiving to put up Christmas stuff. But, but still, I just want to get in that mode. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's just random side note stuff. But anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday. Like I said, I need to go get ready. So y'all have a great day. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, if the Lord's will. Bye.